What is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Welcome back here today to another mock draft reaction video for the 2020 NBA draft. Today, we are reacting to Sam Vecini's, I always butcher his last name, from The Athletic's new mock draft that he uploaded about 3 days ago. So Sam usually has super accurate mock drafts, at least over the last couple years, and I usually agree with most of his mock drafts, so this is his version 8.0. Like always, I will leave a link to the article in the description below if you want to check it out yourself. So we can get into this. He, I guess, uploaded this right after the NBA season ended. So the first pick is the Minnesota Timberwolves. He has them selecting LaMelo Ball. Okay, so I just uploaded a mock draft on my main channel, and I also had the Timberwolves selecting LaMelo Ball. I think it would be a dumb idea. I don't agree with it whatsoever. I don't like the fit with D'Angelo Russell, but they might want to make a splash. He's going to sell the most tickets. I mean, if they're even his fans of games, or most jerseys, because he's the more popular player. And he might be the best player in the draft. It's just a fit. But usually in the NBA, you draft for talent. You don't draft for fit or positional needs. So I guess LaMelo really can't hurt them, but their defense, they need defensive help. And I don't know, having D'Lo, LaMelo, and Towns all together will even coexist offensively, let alone defensively, which it's not. So I think I would either go Anthony Edwards or trade down if I were the Timberwolves. But I agreed with this mock. I had the Timberwolves taking LaMelo Ball #1 in my mock draft. I don't think the Timberwolves should, but they might. They don't trade the pick. Warriors taking James Wiseman at 2. Okay, so he has Anthony Edwards falling to 3. I don't know if I see I think the Warriors really like Anthony Edwards. I mean, there is some stuff coming out that Anthony Edwards might be unmotivated, kind of like Andre Drummond, Dion Waiters coming out of school, Andrew Wiggins, stuff like that. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of crazy if Golden State, if Anthony Edwards just fell to 3. Wiseman completes their starting 5 perfectly with Curry, Clay, Wiggins, Draymond, and Wiseman. But I don't know if the Golden State Warriors would really want to do that just because they love their wings. So maybe they would go Edwards. So he has Wiseman too, and I'm guessing Anthony Edwards will be going 3 to Charlotte. Yep, he kind of stays in the southern area. Georgia is, 2 states below North Carolina, I believe. So, yeah, they have him taking Anthony Edwards, so they would have maybe like a Devontae Graham, Anthony Edwards, Miles Bridges, PJ Washington, 1 through 4. I'm sure they would really like to get James Wiseman at 5 because they desperately need a center. Biyombo's a free agent, Cody Zeller's their starting center, and they could definitely use an upgrade there. But I guess if Anthony Edwards is there and it goes LaMelo, Wiseman into your first 2 picks, that's a no-brainer for Charlotte. They can develop him to be their shooting guard. You can have Devontae Graham as your starting point guard for the future, and then you can build around that. You definitely can. So I feel like there's a world where the Hornets could have Anthony Edwards there at 3, LaMelo, or Wiseman. It's such an unpredictable draft, I feel like. And then after the top 3, man, I don't know how it's going to go. So let's see. I'm torn on where I want of D-Hop going, Obi Toppin, Isaac Okoro, and Killian Hayes in that 4 through 7 range. It's just so hard to kind of predict where some of these guys, and Tyrese Halliburton as well. It's hard. So pick 4, he's got the Bulls taking Denny Abdia. Okay, I had them taking Isaac Okoro in my mock, but I feel like this could end up happening. On the day of the draft, I might end up having Denny at 4. So I think okay, so he had this pick all along, and you know what? Maybe Carney Stovas will like the international player in Denny. So I could definitely see the Bulls going Denny Abdia. Abdia. I just think that they might want to go more defensive-minded at the 4th pick, but could definitely see that. Obi Toppin to the Cavs at 5. I had this as well. If I'm the Cavs, I'm probably not taking Obi Toppin, but they're not going to go for a point guard. I guess Isaac Okoro here. I guess Isaac Okoro, Denny Abdia you want to take because they have Sexton, they have Garland. It's not like they need another backcourt guy that is just already in that cluttered backcourt as well. So, and then they have the front court of Drummond and Love, but I guess if they're able to move Love down the line, then they can obviously start Toppin. So I had the Cavs taking Toppin as well. Hawks taking Halliburton, I had that as well. I think that's a match made in heaven for them. They really, I think it's Okoro. Oh, wait, with Okoro on the board, I don't know if I agree with that. I kind of like Okoro next to Trae Young for defensive purposes. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I disagree with that one a little bit. I think they would think about Okoro over Halliburton. But I don't know, man. This draft, and like I just said, it's so unpredictable. I have no idea what's going to happen in this top 10. No idea. Detroit Pistons taking Isaac Okoro. I don't think that they would do that with Killian Hayes on the board or Onyeka Okongwu. I think they would go those 2 players over Isaac Okoro. Because I feel like Okoro is a complementary piece. He's not like a building block for a franchise. He's like your good fourth or fifth option. Like, he's your good Marcus Smart to your Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. But he's not the Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, right? He's more of a Marcus Smart type guy. And I don't know if Detroit needs that. I think they need to get that Tatum or Jaylen Brown guy and really ace this pick. And I think with Killian Hayes on the board, I think that they would do that. I think so. Nick's taking Devin Vassell. Wow, did you see his jump shot video the other day? Boy, it looked bad. So, yeah, here's the video of it. Like, look at his hitch. Like, he throws the ball back, like, all the way here. It's kind of gross. Wait, that's not him right there. You'll see it in a second. So, I'm pretty sure that's Devin Vassell. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, my God. That is, like, the grossest jump shot release ever. So, it's a little scary, but he is a good 3D player, and he was good off the dribble at Florida State. I still like him, but that jump shot scares me, man. I don't know, actually. I think if Killian Hayes is on the board, I would go Killian over Vassell. So yeah, he's got Killian falling because he's got a Kung Fu falling to the Wizards at 9. I think that would also be great for them as well. I think that's perfect for them because Thomas Bryant is solid, but he's not, I think, a good starting center in the NBA. So I think getting a Kung Fu, you can develop him to be your starting center. I think that could be something. And then like I said in multiple mock drafts video, you have a Wall, Beal, Hachimura, Bertans, a Kung Fu starting 5. That's got to do something in the Eastern Conference. So he's got Killian Hayes falling to the Suns at 10, and I think that'd be amazing. Oh my God, if you can get Hayes, Halliburton, I even like Cole Anthony, Cairo Lewis at 10 as well. For the Suns to get your future point guard once Rubio isn't your starter anymore, and this point guard can match up age timeline wise with Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Cam Johnson, Lee Coverages, all those guys. I think you got that player, and I think the Suns basically need a point guard or a power forward, and this is not a great power forward class, so or somebody to play next to DeAndre Ayton, and I guess it could be Obi Toppin, but I highly doubt he falls to 10, so if they can get Killian Hayes, that'd be perfect. 11, Patrick Williams going to the Spurs. I think with Aaron Nesmith on the board, they should go him. I do prefer Aaron Nesmith over Patrick Williams, because the Spurs, they have a good defensive backcourt in DeJounte Murray and Derek White at the moment, so I think they could afford to go for the more offensive pick with Aaron Nesmith over the defensive pick and Patrick Williams. Kings taking RJ Hampton. Yeah, that has been mocked a lot. I don't know why the Kings taken my mock draft. I already forget. It wasn't RJ Hampton. It might have been Patrick Williams or Precious Achiuwa. It might have been Patrick Williams. I think it was. But yeah, this is basically a need pick if they end up trading Buddy Hield down the line. Because not right away. He's a raw prospect in RJ Hampton. But down the line, he could definitely be somebody you could put next to De'Aaron Fox. So he's got Aaron Nesmith going to the Pelicans at 13. And wow, that would be amazing. I think they might enjoy Cairo Lewis. I would go maybe Cairo or Cole Anthony at 13. But I think getting the 6'6", great, arguably one of the best shooters in this draft, and Aaron Nesmith at 13 to come off the bench. They just have so many wings that deserve minutes in Drew Holiday, Josh Hart, J.J. Redick, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Brandon Ingram, Etuan Moore. If you call Zion away, but that's like 6 guys before you're drafting Aaron Nesmith that deserve minutes, so I don't know if they need any more wings. Like, maybe, unless you think he's like one of the best players in the draft and you're getting him at 13, yeah, you do it, but if you're like between Cairo Lewis and Aaron Nesmith, I think I would go Cairo Lewis or Cole Anthony or Aaron Nesmith at this pick. 14, Celtics taking Cairo Lewis, so he actually has him going in the lottery to the Celtics. I'm all for the Celtics taking a backup point guard. Obviously, they have their starter in Kemba Walker, but Brad Wanamaker is over 30. His contract, I believe, is up in a year? And I don't know. He could be a free agent right now. Wait, why do I know this? Oh, yeah, so he is a free agent. Okay, so, yeah, that would make total sense for them to go after a point guard here in Cairo Lewis. So if you have an option between Cairo Lewis and Cole Anthony at 14, I think that's pretty huge if you're Boston. All right, so first non-lottery pick, Precious Achiuwa going to the Magic. I'm all for them trying to get a point guard as well. They definitely need offense more than defense, but, yeah, they are going to be without Jonathan Isaac this year, so if they think he can replace him down the line, yeah, for this year. But I think, I don't know, with like Josh Green on the board, Tyrese Maxey, Cole Anthony, yeah, I would go Cole Anthony here. He would be a nice spark off the bench behind Markelle Fultz, replace DJ Augustine, so I do disagree with that pick. Sadiq Bey going to Portland at 16, I love that. I think that they should get a good scoring wing. Aaron Nesmith or Sadiq Bey, I think, are perfect for Portland at 16, or even, yeah, Sadiq Bey for Orlando, I would like, but yeah, I guess they do have Ross, Fournier, Gordon, and Chimokiki. But I wouldn't mind that either. So, yeah, I love that pick. I think this would be huge for Portland if they can get Sadiq Bey. Minnesota getting Jalen Smith at 17. I like that a lot. I think it Precious Achiuwa or Jalen Smith at 17. Some forward combo center that could be a good defensive 4 next to Karl Anthony Towns would be absolutely huge for them. So, I guess in this lottery, you have LaMelo Ball, D'Angelo Russell, Josh Okogie, Jalen Smith, and then Karl Anthony Towns. That's a solid starting 5, and it's okay defensively. I mean, it's not top 15 defensively, but it might not be the worst defensive team in the league. Mainly off Jalen Smith and Josh Okogie. Pukaszewski going to the Mavericks at 18. That is a not an obvious like mock, but like a lot of people have mocked that, and I have done the same. Forward big that could shoot. That's what we call it. So Brooklyn getting Cole Anthony, I think that would be huge for them. But I guess he would be their 3rd string point guard with Kyrie Irving, Spencer Dinwiddie. So actually, I mean, if they end up moving Dinwiddie, sure, but I don't really know if I agree with that. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think like who else they could go with. I guess Jalen Smith would be good there. Maybe Desmond Bane, Josh Green. Yeah, one of those guys I'd probably prefer just than getting your 3rd string ball handler. Miami taking Tyrese Maxey here at 20. I think I would like Tyrell Terry over Tyrese Maxey in my opinion. That's just me because Dragic is a free agent. Who knows if they're going to bring him back? They might. Kendrick Nunn might be a free agent as well, or he's got 1 year left on his team. He might have 1 year left. Yeah, wait, does he? He mentions Kendrick Nunn. He hasn't been reliable in the playoffs. I don't know. I guess I'm bad with my contracts right now. Desmond Bane going to the Sixers at 21. Yeah, I like that, but with Tyrell Terry on the board, I would 100% go Tyrell Terry. So then I disagree that. I mean, I like Bane to Philly, but I'd rather get Tyrell Terry. I think he might go in the lottery, Terry. So Nuggets, Josh Green. Okay, I mean, I think Monte Morris is going to be a free agent. Well, they're going to be without possibly Jeremy Grant or Paul Millsap or both next year because they're both hitting free agency. So, I mean, I guess I don't mind this. I guess he could end up being like a backup wing for them, and then maybe be better than like Torrey Craig down the line or even Gary Harris. Jayden McDaniels for the Jazz at 23. Not a fan with Tyrell Terry on the board again. Like Moody is a free agent. You need scoring off the bench. Go Terry. He's one of the best shooters in the draft. I disagree with having Terry fall not even in the 1st round. Okay, Sam, we're disagreeing on Tyrell. Bucks taking Theo Maledon at 24. I've seen that mocked a lot with their point guards aging. They can have Theo be in the G League and spend time there and develop him to maybe be the future point guard for that team. But hey, not going to say his name again, but he's still on the board. Isaiah Stewart to the Thunder at 25. I don't like that pick. I just don't see any upside in Stewart. Like, he's just, I think, a good backup center in the NBA. Like he has like a good work ethic and motor. I don't know I guess as your backup center if you're not bringing back Nerlens Noel. Boston taking Bolmaro. I'm surprised he actually fell to 26. I do like Leandro, a crafty foreign playmaking wing, and I'm a fan, especially if he falls to 26 for Boston. I think he might go a little bit higher. I think Dallas might look to drafting him at 18. Next taking Trey Jones. Tyrell Terry's on the board. I'm disagreeing with all these point guard picks that aren't Terry. Malachi Flynn. What? Xavier Tillman. Oh my God. Okay. All right. And then he's Robert Woodard at 30. So I'm going to disagree with all these because I think you have a top 15 player in the strip still on the board. And yeah, I would just mock Tyrell Terry to them. So is this a 2nd round mock draft as well? So he has him going 31 to the Mavericks. Okay. All right. So we're talking about maybe like 1st round guys out of the 2nd round. I would say Terry. Maybe Winston, maybe Zeke Naji, maybe, but definitely Terry. I think he could go in the lottery. Yeah, I heard he's a big riser. Isaiah Joe, possibly. Cassius Stanley, no. Nico Mannion and Tyler Bay could possibly go in the 1st round. And that's maybe Jameis Ramsey. But I would say that is about it. Kenyon Martin Jr. getting drafted. Dope out of IMG. But yeah, that is going to be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction to this mock draft over on The Athletic. Let me know what you guys think by dropping a thumbs up on this video. And let me know in the comments what you agree with, what you disagree with. Was I sucking on Tyrell Terry too much? Let me know. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.